Is anybody else like really frustrated with TLM payouts on Alien Worlds? I did just a couple weeks ago. I did a video about earning $20 a day in this game, and now 0.23 TLM. This next mine attempt, by the way, has been ticking down about 15 minutes because I've been thinking about how I want to do this video so it wouldn't sound so negative. Because I'm the positive guy, right? I don't talk a lot of crap about games that I enjoy, especially. And do I still enjoy Alien Worlds? Sure. Is it frustrating to see numbers like this, though? Yeah, especially like with a tool build like this. Look at this, guys. I have two epic tools that I'm using, and a basic Trillium detector, which is it's for TLM, it's pretty good, right? I mean, you can look at the stats on these tools, even with the recent changes. By the way, if you hadn't seen that, there was an update on the changes, and I figured I was in a really good position because it was supposed to nerf lower powered tools, like the fact that people were just digging up all kinds of crazy stuff with just drills, and the people that invested money into good tools or dug them up, like, so I did. Well, I invested and I dug them up, but still, the fact of the matter remains, people were doing unbelievably well with 3 drills, and I was using really, really good tools and still not doing as well as I thought I would. So when they make these changes, I was like, oh, well, things are gonna get much better now, and they didn't. They did. In fact, over the last few days, I think it's even lower than before. And I have been doing my best to try to manipulate these numbers to give you guys a good report, or at least know what's going on, but it's really hard to predict what's happening. So the first thing that you'll notice is I have 102% total efficiency on the localized attractor. That's based on the new numbers, and it isn't the highest number on the board, but it's far away from the lowest. If you look at some of the other ones, especially the legendaries or the mythicals, you'll see that it's not even, it's above 100%. It's a really, really good items. It seems like I would get incredibly good payouts with this, and it's not. I even moved into a methane swampland for a little while, which has one of the higher multipliers in the game, unless you're going on like an active volcano or whatever, and with a 1% land commission on this. I had been mining on Sammy Snake's land since I started, but I wanted to kind of mess around with these and see what I can get, just to see what would happen. And 0.2 TLM or 0.1 TLM, depending on where I'm at, is basically what I've been getting. I've been mining over the last few days, and I'm still only accumulated 10.4. I haven't cashed any of this in or traded it or staked it or anything. This is just my accumulated value, and it's pretty disappointing, to tell you the truth. So what does this all mean? Like, what am I trying to get to? Well, the tool market is surging right now. Why? maybe because people with lower powered tools are looking at these higher powered tools thinking that it's going to get them in a much better place. So I really want to evaluate this, and I want to try something. Okay, so I do have a couple of NFT tools on the much lower powered scale and affordability scale too, that I want to swap out for these localized attractors. Now, we already saw what they can pull, but I want to do one more just in case. And I want to show you guys a little bit about what I've been looking at. So this is the mining pool table that refreshes really, really often, okay? And you can see the max mineable that you can get for TLM that updates very, very quickly, okay? Now, it's almost impossible to time this perfectly, because you'll see that the amounts go like, this is a 1.29 right now. Now it's a 0.74. Look, now it's a 0.47. So if you would see, man, that's a 1.29. Let me click it. By the time the actual mine happens through Alien Worlds, that figure is completely different. And these figures change so quickly that you can't really time it, in my opinion. Now, what you could do is look for a really low number and hope that it will go back higher by clicking on it, but I'd have to say that this is a lot of RNG, I had been mining on Neri for a long time, which has a very, very high fill rate, but even messing around with some of the other planets and some different land configurations without really messing with my tools have pretty much gotten me to the place that I am now, and that's Frustratedville. Alright, I went to the gym and my countdown is done, so we're gonna try to mine. Same land, same tool setup, same everything. We'll see how it goes. This is all ticking seconds all the while. The mining pool stats are changing, right? Going, mining pool stats changing, and 0.35, okay? So it is a little bit higher than it was last time. It's still 0.35 TLM every 45 minutes with the tool setup that I have is not very, very impressive. And let's not even forget the NFTs that I could be digging up all the time. The easiest way that I check on this is I just go to my Atomic Hub inventory and I look to see at the most recent, which is a power extractor that I just unstaked for this upcoming tool setup that I'm gonna have. I got a male gray a while back, but that's an abundant one, and you only get very minimal rewards on our planet, and those are going away anyway from what I understand. Plus, I think there was some information going around that you may not even be eligible for a rig sale if you're staking abundant Alien Worlds NFTs on our planet, so you might want to get those off, but do your own research. So with all that said and done, I can probably sell my 2 localized attractors for around 1,300 wax, which is, if we want to equate that to the TLM payouts that I'm getting right now, let's see how many times I'd have to click on one of the better pools. So on an above average TLM mining click, I get about 0.75 wax every 50 minutes or so for the refresh time on this current land with my tool setup. Now, if we wanted to equate what I can get for them on Atomic Hub, which is roughly about 1,300 wax, I would be looking at 1,780 clicks to make my money back on a localized attractor. Times about 50 minutes for that refresh, and I'm looking at 89,000 minutes. Divided by 60 is 1,484 hours. Divided by 24 is 61 days, which is like 2 months of round-the-clock mining every time I have the ability to click 24 hours a day. And all that is based on mining 0 instead. I would not even be mining 0. I would still be mining with some tools that I already own. So let's just change up and see what we get. We'll change one of the localized attractors to the power extractor that I have, and change the other localized attractor to a drill. Alright, let's just see how the new tool setup works and what the refresh time is for it. Alright, let's see what we got. 0.2236 TLM for your efforts. Now, this is also with a timer of 25-minute refresh. So roughly half of what I was using last time. I mean, I can pull a few more results to kind of see where it's at, but even if we get a variation, like if I'd go down to 0.1 TLM, I did get some pulls with my old tool setup at 0.1 TLM, as well as like 0.35. But with a refresh time of 25 minutes and an average pull of what we got close to the other average pull with those premium tools, why would I hold on to the localized attractors? It's nonsense, isn't it? All right, mining attempt number 2, 0.2814. Guys, it ain't changing enough for me to even consider it. Like, who would spend over 2,700 wax to get roughly the same TLM amount with a little bit of extra NFT chance? Not me. Not me. I'm sorry. I'm putting these suckers for sale. I just can't justify keeping them. Well, they're listed for 1,325 wax a piece. Can I hold them to get a little bit more out of it in the future? Possibly, but it's risk versus reward, right? Just like crypto. Honestly, seeing some of the game price fluctuations that I've seen in the past, I have no doubt in my mind that holding these things for a little bit more time could net me a bigger wax price tag later when some of these updates come out, like the Binance missions are coming out as well as Thunderdome. But I could free up this wax to use them on projects that I'm more interested in investing in now. And it's still possible that with my tool setup, I can fish up NFTs. Will it be just as lucky as these are? Probably not. Am I really worried about that? No, not at all. I'm still having a lot of fun with Alien Worlds, but this just seems like a deal that I don't want to pass up. I'd love to hear your thoughts about them. You can list them in the comments or come hang out with us in the Alien Worlds chat room in my Discord. It's not the general chat. If you guys come over, I have a special section for NFT and crypto games, as well as a bunch of other different channels in my Discord, and a number of users just joined. We're having a lot of fun. We're doing giveaways over there, and we even have our own community token called Zueljin. If you want to come over, discord.gg/Zueljin. Link's going to be in the description. I hope to see you there. Good luck mining out there, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.